The OECS Juvenile Justice Reform Project is being spearheaded by the Ministry of Social Transformation, Local Government and Community Empowerment. Though in its initial phases, this project has provided a much-needed boost for the juvenile justice system in Saint Lucia. One major undertaking of the project is legislative review of Saint Lucia's juvenile justice system to ensure the legislation is responsive to current issues. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Transformation, Ms. Juliana Alfred, says the JJRP will also focus on institutional capacity building, human resource development, and comprehensive interventions to mend deficiencies.
These outputs that are coming out of the Juvenile Justice Reform Project will allow Saint Lucia as a whole to deal with the whole reform and rehabilitation of juveniles in a holistic way. So we are very happy to be part of this initiative, and we hoping that through the continued support of USAID that it would be a long-standing partnership.
The project also outlines a national parenting framework to strengthen the family systems of vulnerable juveniles. Project coordinator Mrs. Lyndall Archibald says assistance has been provided to the Court Diversion Program, the Boys Training Center, BTC, and the Upton Gardens Girls Center.
One of the key things that we were able to do is to assist the Ministry of Legal Affairs with court recording equipment, and that equipment will be placed at 3 of our courtroom locations on island, and that will assist with expediting the processing and documentation of cases. A second activity which will be funded towards the Ministry of Legal Affairs is the provision of equipment that would allow juveniles to give testimony from a remote location.
Additionally, the BTC has received tools and equipment for welding, woodwork, auto mechanics, and agriculture to allow tutors to provide more efficient rehabilitation through hands-on training. Manager of the BTC, Mr. Leonard Terrence, says the institution has embarked on standardization of skills training, so boys will be able to attain regional certification through Caribbean Vocational Qualification, CVQ.
The boys are actually using some of these tools already, some of the equipment already, and we can see it has made a huge difference in even the manner in which the instruction is being conducted, the level of participation of the wards in the program, and the skills that are being developed there. I can say that in the next few months, we will be providing the certification program.
It is evident that the existing outputs of the OECS Juvenile Justice Reform Project, funded by USAID, is creating an impact in the rehabilitation of vulnerable youth, particularly here at the Boys Training Center. From the Ministry of Social Transformation, Local Government and Community Empowerment, I am Adara King.